Okie, Itamexis good day. It is the evening of Saturday, November 16th, 2019. In the lunar cycle, thought stoy. We're not outside. We're not going to be looking at anything happening with the phenology of the lunar cycle. We are, however, at home, and Chelsea and I tonight are going to start watching Disney's Star Wars The Mandalorian, which is I believe, their bounty hunter Boba Fett series. And we were talking a little bit this afternoon in preparation for this. We're both Star Wars fans, Chelsea and I. You know, I've got my opinions about where Star Wars has taken the franchise. I've had some videos out there. But we thought there's 2 episodes out so far, so we thought we'd just go through the first 2 episodes and have a little conversation, see what we think about them. All right. We just watched the first episode. What are your thoughts?
I liked it.
It was all right.
I didn't mind it.
It was all right. See, I've been scared of this coming. Like, okay, first of all, not the Boba Fett story.
No.
Mandalorian is like a kind of people, I guess. Boba Fett must have been one of those kind of people because he dresses the same as them.
But it's not him.
In the Star Wars world, if you wear the same armor, that's part of your cultural identity. So, yeah, it's a different guy. It's not Boba Fett, but it is somebody that dresses exactly like Boba Fett and is a bounty hunter like Boba Fett. And Mandalorians are apparently very known for kicking ass and being bounty hunters or something, because everybody knows what a Mandalorian is, and they're scared of him, and they use special armor.
Yeah.
Made out of a special metal. A lot of this metal, I guess, was taken from their people at some point. There's some kind of thing that happened, and now, like, in the show, he gets one piece back and brings it to another Mandalorian armorer, and she makes a bit of shoulder armor for him out of that chunk. That's what he's getting paid, so it's a precious metal. I don't know, overall, like, my feeling is it's kind of giving you a sense, a deeper, like, it's almost character development for characters that aren't there. It's like,
yeah,
this isn't Boba Fett, but this is a Boba Fettish guy. And you could extrapolate some of what you're going to learn about this Boba Fett, or this Mandalorian, and apply it toward your understanding of Boba Fett. And we're getting introduced to other, like, kinds of Star Wars creatures that have only played little parts in other movies. Like, you know, it's bounty hunters, right? And we all remember Empire Strikes Back, where the Darth Vader is hiring out bounty hunters. He's got a whole bunch of them standing around in his ship. And I remember, like, we used to buy those toys, and you could get some of those bounty hunters, like, right in the package. Like, I believe in the episode 1 here, of the Mandalorian, there is a droid bounty hunter, which is very much like the droid bounty hunter. Where are you going, Derek? You want to go home? Just wait. Very much like the droid bounty hunter that was in Empire Strikes Back. Not the same one, but very much like him. And we didn't get to see what the one in Empire Strikes Back could do.
No.
But this one, we get to see what they can do. And it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So I'm kind of hoping we get to see what all the different bounty hunters, like, what their skills are and this kind of thing. All those kind of characters that we saw in Empire Strikes Back, we're going to see people that are of their kind doing the same job and see what they're capable of. So that was a cool aspect. Like, I was afraid what this show is going to be, because Disney has let me down with the Star Wars, with what they've done to Star Wars. You know, started off with Rogue One. Rogue One kind of broke the mold. It wasn't a Star Wars film to me. In a way, this one has some problems in that he's going to different places, but the places aren't being characterized. They're not. There's no character development in the places. That was something that's like, to me, like Star Wars, classic Star Wars. You got to know the places, and you got different kinds of people in different kinds of places. You don't find Ewoks all over the place. You find them in Endor. So just wait, Derek. I'm gonna take you. And yeah, starting with Rogue One, you didn't have that place development. Then you had goofy stuff like Donnie Yen, being the blind master of Star Wars world, and it just got ridiculous. You got, what's his name, with his eye dangling off the side of his face? Forrest Whitaker. Got all the, like, he had this weird thing in Rogue One that happened. And I was like, I didn't really like Rogue One. That was just an action movie. That wasn't a Star Wars movie. And then when they did Episode 8 of Star Wars, yeah, Episode 8, because Episode 7 I liked. I forget what it's called, but I liked it. When they did Episode 8, I didn't like it. I started realizing, oh, what are they doing here? Like, they already killed Han Solo. That's not bad enough, In that number 7, I was willing to accept that because, like, we have his son there, and there's some drama, and okay, they killed Han Solo, and they left, Leia and Luke and stuff, and still, like, and then they killed Luke. I'm like, what are they doing, killing Luke? Because these guys are still quite alive and could still, like, want to see their characters and stuff like that. So, and they were doing weird, like everybody pointed out, they were doing weird, like, social, like, they had to have, it's all PC, and you had to have women in warrior roles and, peoples of color in different positions and stuff. I like the idea of bringing Star Wars a little bit back to just, not having to, force any social stuff, I like that this is the Mandalorian, Not like we didn't see any women in the show, but they showed up where it made sense.
Yeah.
Showed up where it made sense. The armor was a Mandalorian woman.
Yeah.
Still got some cool roles, but they were forcing it. Like, you don't have to believe that this little girl, the scrawny girl's kicking all these guys' asses and stuff and can learn the Force in a day, Don't have to have the, like, what, wasn't it the case that, didn't we learn in Episode 2 of Star Wars that all the stormtroopers are clones, right?
Yes.
Aren't they all clones? They're all clones of a Mandalorian who is the dad of Boba Fett.
Yeah.
So how come in, Episode 7, 8, you get the stormtrooper guy who defects, and he's a black guy. He's not no Mandalorian. What happened there? I think what happened. It's another social thing, You had the guy that was white on the outside but black inside. So they broke him out of the Empire, and they had to, he's really a good guy. So they're gonna bring him over to the Rebel Alliance. It was weird social stuff going on, but it didn't make sense. Like, there was a lot of jargon in this show. There's a lot of trying to figure out, is this even Boba Fett? Once he started, like, he talks, okay? Once he started talking, I was like, all right, I hope this isn't Boba Fett, because Boba Fett doesn't talk, I was thinking, am I going to be able to go along with this? Because it's almost like when you have, like, a movie, and then there's an animal in the movie, and that animal's speaking English, Boba Fett doesn't have a voice, So, yeah, but so far it seems all right. We got Carl Weathers. Carl Weathers is a good addition. Another good man addition to the show. He's playing, I don't know, he just hires bounty hunters for some reason. It's after the Empire.
It is.
Post-Empire, so
It
this
is.
is a more modern Star Wars world. And Carl Weathers is the guy who's been given the Mandalorian all his jobs. And then stiffen him for half the money when it comes to collect, trying to pay him in Imperial credits. There's no Empire anymore. All right, we're going to look at episode 2. I'm going to bring Derek downstairs, and then we're going to look at episode 2.
He's ready to go.
Are you ready? Ready to go to bed? Come here, mister. Come here. I'll take you. You did good? Oh, not quite ready.
No.
All right. Well, we're going to watch episode 2. All right, episode 2. It's an okay show. So far, I'm happy.
Yeah.
So far, I'm in on it. I'm going to watch the show and keep watching it. It really kind of sucks, Disney, that you're not putting the whole season out at once.
Yep.
You know, we've left that TV world behind now. You don't have to draw me back next week to hit me with some more ads and stuff. You know, you can give it to me all at once. Netflix is doing it. You know, we could have been having a whole night of Mandalorian. We got 2 episodes, basically 1 hour. 1 hour. It was good. It's good. I want to see more. What should we say about episode 2? I'm trying not to give away much, because why give stuff away? But you know,
it's interesting. It was good. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a little bit of force at play.
Yeah.
You get if you're, a fan of the Jawas and stuff, you get a lot of Jawa in this episode.
You do.
Yeah,
you do.
in number 2, a lot of Jawa stuff. It's pretty cool. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Jawas kick some ass.
They do.
They do pretty good. Yeah, I won't talk specifics about the episodes because it's probably it's just mean to do. Plus, it's not going to help, explain anything on the, as far as my perspectives on the show. But yeah, Mandalorian is worth
checking out.
Checking out.
It
You got the
is.
Disney Plus. You better check it out. If you're a Star Wars fan, don't poo-poo it like me. I was about to. I never went to go see Solo. I still haven't seen Solo. I tried once last winter to watch it on video and on TV, and I just couldn't. They just wrecked so much the classic character. But I like how none of these guys are the old characters, but we're learning a lot of stuff. We had an Ugnaught, a lot of Ugnaught in this episode. Although I thought they were like Cloud City type people. I don't know why this Ugnaught shows the desert. We got some new creatures. We got these like big bullfrog tadpole with leg creatures that you can ride like a horse. That's pretty cool. You got this big well, I won't talk about what the creature is.
No. You
Yeah.
have to see it.
Yeah, just see it. But yeah, Mandalorian so far so good. No Bill Burr, Bill Burr,
Yeah.
who I thought was supposed to be in this show.
Haven't seen him yet.
Haven't seen him yet. Maybe it's just not his episode, or maybe he's gonna be in the movie number 9 when it comes out. I don't know, but I thought you said the Mandalorian.
That's what I thought.
Pretty sure he said the Mandalorian. He grew some wicked, creepy mustache.
Yeah.
For his part. We'll see. Maybe he'll come in eventually here. All right, but yeah, that's our take on it. Check it out. Mandalorian's all right.
It's not bad.
Yeah. If you had to give it a grade, what would you give it? I'm giving it like a good solid B.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, it's a B.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Good solid B. It could. I'm waiting to see. Could be a B plus A minus.
That's what I was thinking. It could, as those episodes come, it could definitely go up.
Yeah, it really depends on what happens
Yeah, but so far, solid B. I
So
agree.
there are a couple of things I wish they did. Wish they had a more Star Warsy opener.
Oh yeah.
The opener is kind of weird. Just like flashes of helmet metal and then the Star Wars logo. I'd like a more Star Warsy opening. I'd like some place names. We got no place names.
Still.
And I'd like a little throwback to the Star Wars music in their music, because they got music for the
It's
show,
not.
but it's not Star Wars music. And like, it's okay to have new music, new orchestral, but throw in a little Star Wars, throw in a little something
classic,
recognizable,
you know?
one now and then, so we know we're watching a Star Wars. Come on, give us some of the nostalgia. Yeah. Big poop from the Derek.
Plot.
All right, so that's The Mandalorian.